Alright guys, we are back with another MRL video for you guys, the monotype draft. Yeah, so it's gonna be a longer video today because I forgot to upload week 2 and I was just like, damn, so it's time for me to upload week 2 and week 3 together going into week 4 now. And I was just like, yeah, I've just been very busy, you know. Fortunately, I managed to find some employment recently, so we'll see how the video consistency happens to be. But there's a lot of tournaments to be played. You know, I still have to do a lot of some other stuff. Like somehow I got more busy, which even though I finished the year for university, I'm somehow more busy now. So yeah, that's just life right now. So you just have to take it as it is. And yeah, I'm still gonna try and upload videos. Obviously, I'm not stopping uploading videos. It just depends on like where I find time to do so. So yeah, that's it really. But yeah, we're going to be going over week 2 and week 3 at the same time. I won't spend too much time rambling, but let's look at the matchup for week 2 here against Electric, Sammy, CE, and obviously I'm the water type draft, so as you can tell, life ain't good. Life ain't good. Like, Electric is a very tough matchup, the hardest matchup, to be honest. I don't even mind if I lose or if I win. If I win, that's perfect. I get a lot of points. But if I lose, doesn't really matter because you know, it's my toughest matchup. Like, if Electric is out of the way, I'm confident I'll win every single other game. Like, that's how confident I am. Like, that's why I don't really care. But we start to prep to the best of our ability. So, what did I think was good going into Electric? Now, I saw Cloyster, and I was like, Cloyster +2 should have the advantage against pretty much everything. You know, if Rotom is chipped, I beat it with +2 Rock Blast. Zapdos dies to Ice Stab. Vikavolt dies to Rock Blast. Electrode and Stunfisk also get nuked. Iron Thorns, you know, gets beat as well. And I'm just like, Cloyster's definitely my win con going into this game. I also have to bring my ground type. I have to bring Lantern for obvious reasons. You know, they're my electric communities. But, you know, Swampert just gets blown up by any grass move. So, you know, it's not my most consistent electric community. Like there's going to be a lot of games where Swampert just going to get blown up by Hidden Power Grass, and not much I can really do to stop that. Somewhat annoying, but you know, Hidden Power is legal in this, so you know, you don't completely get stomped over in certain type matchups, you know. So yeah, Lantern is definitely necessary this game. I decided to also bring Kingdra because that's also one on my team that isn't weak to electric, and you know, I decided that Dragon Dance was probably a pretty good set. Other than that, yeah, those are my win cons essentially, and if I lose, I lose. Well, yeah, let's look at the team that I managed to go in with Sammy CE. As you can see, we have Lantern here with the Spadef, Aqua Wing, because yeah, there's no other move you want to be running. We have Loaded Dice Sub DD Kingdra. This was supposed to 1v1 or set up on Rotom Wash, you know, on the Will-O-Wisp or the Thunder Wave or something, and then, you know, Scale Shot also boosts your speed. So I'll just be getting outspeeding everything at this point. We also have Swiss Swim because we're just going to try and get as much speed as possible to, you know, out offense Electric. Water Dragon pretty much. Oops, I opened up Showdown, my bad. Water Dragon hits everything on their team, so, you know, that's why we literally have dual stabs. Mega Swampert, typical Mega Swampert set with, you know, Stealth Rock 3 attacks. Focus Dash Cloyster, because this one can actually win if it finds an opportunity to set up. It has a Focus Dash. Like assuming they didn't bring Pawmot, which is like their priority mon, and also like Pikachu, like once this mon's set up and he doesn't like have any speed control in a pretty decent spot, I have to go Ice Shard as well to Oko Electrode at +2, and yeah, I was really confident that I even had a shot of winning this game. And then we have Sharpedo special attacking with a speed boost because we need as much speed as possible. But yeah, let's get into the replay. Okay, guys, here's the replay versus Sammy CE. He pretty much brought everything I expected him to, and yeah, this is a very sad game. But yeah, we're gonna put up a good fight, and yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So at this point, I led off with Sharpedo. I don't know why I led off with Sharpedo necessarily, but they just got out the webs, which kind of just puts a dent in all of my plans. But we 2-hit KO Vikavolt there. Sharpedo just dies. Yeah, great start to the game, obviously. And yeah, webs are up. Pelipper obviously is I'm gonna defog, so they kill me, and that's fine. Like, I sacked 2 mons in 3 turns. Again, it's not a very easy matchup for me here, but I go for the flip turn because I thought they would swap out. I probably should have just clicked you know, liquidation. But Kingdra manages to live that hit, obviously. I'm going to go for the scale shot here. We're loaded dice, so we managed to get the kill. They're also with max defense Vikavolt, so what could I do? Like, flip turn killed, but, you know, he was max defense. So we go Lantern here on the Toxic. Not like that was too obvious, but I'm able to Volt Switch out freely to go into Electrode. And at this point, again, the brain is down. I have to go Cloister here. And the thing is, I was worried about if he had Taunt or not. And I would have set up here for sure. Because I would have just beaten everything. Like, Rotom would have gone chipped. And I might have had an advantage with Kingdra somewhere. But, so they go for the Thunder Punch. I realistically, I couldn't do anything. I was just afraid they had Taunt. But they were actually, like, Choice Scarfed. And then they Revival Blessing. Like, there's like zero advantage for me here at all. Like, there's not much I could have done realistically. I go on to Lantern as the Giga Drain does 39. Like, a Lantern's very bulky, but it's still stab super effective coming from max special attack. So if I actually did set up on, and I missed Toxic as well, not like it really matters. But yeah, if I set up with Cloister, I would have had a better shot for sure. You know, like, I really thought they were Taunt. Like, why wouldn't they be Taunt? And I DD anyway, and I was just like, maybe this is Scarfed. And I was like, yeah, it's Scarfed. So, not much I could have done there at all. Like, I'm just gonna take the L here and move on with my day. So, it is the hardest matchup for me. So, like, again, I don't really care I lost this, because I definitely would have had a shot of winning this game. Even though they'll probably Fizz Death Rotom as well to beat Cloister. But, yeah, needed Focus Sash to set up. And, yeah, nah, I can't even say, like, there's, like, why wasn't he Taunt? But he was Choice, to be fair, so there was no reason to be Taunt. He also wasn't even Mach Punch on his Pawmot. Like maybe that was an example of me over predicting. I definitely would have gotten better diff. But yeah, not much I could have done about that, to be fair. So yeah, let's move on to week 3. We'll put this week 2 behind us, and yeah, let's see how we did in week 3. Okay guys, so week 3, we're up against T-Flight here, aka the Ice user over here. And Ice is also a pretty annoying matchup. Like, I just start off the tournament with my most annoying matchups. Like, I'll definitely be better positioned if I started off with pretty much anyone else other than these two. But I got my easiest matchup out of the way. Then I have my 2 hardest matchups. I'm just like, yeah, it doesn't seem like the wheel was blessing me with, you know, the matchup order. But regardless, yeah, Ice. Surprisingly, Ice's matchup information, we both get the same amount of points for beating each other. I don't even think Ice is that neutral of a matchup, to be fair. I mean, at the same time, you do think it's a neutral matchup because Water does resist Ice, but, like, literally he has Freeze Dry Mons. Like, God, come on now. Like, Bundle versus Water, like, what the hell did I do, bro? Like, Kyurem against Water, like, I don't know. Ice, depending on what you draft, and a lot of these Mons, like, are, you know, guaranteed. You're guaranteed to get depending on, like, what types you have. Like, sure, you can get, you're guaranteed to Titan. It's not a Freeze Dry Mon, but it's still guaranteed a Mon like Titan. Kyurem, you take Kyurem, you take Alolan Ninetales. Like, you just get a lot of the Freeze Dry Mons, and is if you do, Water's a very like, is an easier matchup for sure. But yeah, in terms of what I wanted to bring against T-Flight here, Cloister again coming in clutch because you know, Shell Smash goes crazy. I'm an Ice type, so I can get like Freeze Hacks. Rock Blast pretty much kills everyone at +2, and yeah, we just get a Focus Sash. We go Empoleon as well, because Empoleon's not weak to Freeze Dry, resists every other Ice move, so you know, we take that as we will. I thought an offensive Empoleon would definitely work here, because Flash Cannon, you know, does a lot of damage coming from Empoleon, that's for sure. Taurus Paldea, obviously, I have to bring my Firemon against Ice. In terms of what else I could bring, yeah, did I bring Mega Swampert? I can't. Yeah, I definitely brought Mega Swampert. It's like my only rocker because I was going offensive Empoleon. And hazards are very important in this game against Ice. If they go boot spam, then hazards are useless. But you know, you never know. So you have to bring hazards versus rocks versus Ice for sure. Other than that, nothing else was particularly good. Like, I saw Rotom Frost and I was like, maybe Lantern, but I couldn't really fit Lantern. I like thought about Primarina as well, because like CM bulky Primarina like beats all of these special attackers. I'm not gonna lie. Like you go Yachi Berry for example on freeze dry, you get a +1 special defense with a special defense investment, and suddenly they don't do much damage. But yeah, let's look at the team that I decided to bring versus T-Flight now. And like I mentioned, I brought Empoleon and Taurus Paldea for obvious reasons, type advantage, you know, agility. Like, I'm able to run a modest nature with agility because I think I have enough speed to outrun Bundle, but they probably go Boost Energy. I always forget Boost Energy exists on these Paradox mons. But yeah, you go Agility, Flash Cannon, Grass Knot. Grass Knot was there for Walrein, and I did think Walrein was good here because, you know, it's a water resist for ice, so that's why I decided to go it. Grass Knot also hits Iron Bundle, but is weak as hell, so you're just gonna Flash Cannon that anyway. Choice Scarf Tauros outspeeds pretty much everything on their team, other than +2 to Titan, and why wouldn't I go Taurus Paldea? We have Iron Head, so we can Oko Alolan Ninetales. Also, like, the flinch chance as well, in case they go Froslass lead. Pelipper, the Yachi Berry as well, special defense, nature. It's just there as a pivot. You're guaranteed to live one freeze dry from anything, and then you're able to, you know, just U-turn out and get in, you know, Mega Swampert, for example. We have Cloyster, Choice Scarf. I said Choice Scarf, Focus Sash. These are some obvious moves. HP Grass was for Mamoswine. You pretty much killed that +2. Also hits Walrein. No, but you would just Rock Blast that, to be fair. But yeah, mostly for Mamoswine because that's neutral to Rock Blast. And Icicle Spear, your strongest move, is resisted because of Thick Fat. Primarina, like I said, Spadef Nature, CM, Rest Talk. Like this set, I did think this set was going to go in. And then we have Mega Swampert. Don't ask why I have Seismic Toss. It's there for consistent damage. We have Earth Power, so we can... I just didn't want to go physical attacking because of the snow buff in, you know, Generation 9. So going special attacking is definitely more in my favor. Cloyster doesn't really care about that because it can boost its attack to ignore the +1 effect of snow. And then Taurus has stab anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, let's get into this replay now and see how I did. Alright guys, we're back with a replay versus T-Flight here, and yeah, this is basically what I was expecting. You get your freeze dry mons, you get your electric mon, and you know, you have your other hail setter, so not much I was really expecting. Shame, like, I was shocked they didn't bring Walrein. I was just like, damn, I was really expecting that, but that's actually better for me that they didn't bring Walrein. Just checking what else they didn't bring. They didn't bring Articuno, Satitan, Silvally. Yeah, Satitan and Mamoswine did shock me, but you know, we get around these things, innit? So, yeah, in terms of my lead, I definitely want to lead Taurus Paldea here. If they lead Froslass, we're just going to try and flinch that. We cannot afford to get hazards, you know, up. In general, this game, I want to keep my Focus Sash intact because I know Cloyster can be a win con in a situation. If they lead Ninetales as well, Ironhead just Okos that as well. And obviously they have no Ironhead switching because they're Ice types. So, you know, I'm in a decent spot if I lead off with Taurus Paldea. So... they go Froslass, and obviously I lead off with Taurus Paldea, and I just click Ironhead Roar turn 1, and does 80%, no Curse Body activating, and I do get the flinch, so they're unable to get up hazards, which is good for me because I just continue Ironheading, and it does decent damage to Rotom Frost. Now they set up Substitute, and I was like, this is MP, then Nasty Plot, you know, we're in a bit of danger. But they are sub Pain Split. Skull doesn't even break the thing, which is crazy to me because I feel like they're like Spadef Nature somewhere. But I managed to get up hazard so Froslass can't come back in. I know that thing is definitely not, you know, heavy duty boots. So we go Primarina. T-Bot only does 42, and I was like, this one's crazy, man. Like with max special defense investment, actually takes things quite well. I do get crit here, which doesn't kill me. I do rest here, so you know I can beat this 1v1. So that's the decent 3-hit KO on Primarina, to be fair. So I got 1 CM, probably the best case scenario because I just take that hit a lot better. They sack Froslass, so no hazards for them, which is pretty solid for me. And you know, don't get another CM, but what can you do, you know? So they got a Bomber Snow. They Trailblaze on me. I was not expecting Trailblaze, I'm not gonna lie. But I decided to Moonblast to get some chip. Does almost kill a Bomber Snow there. And I go out to Taurus Paldea because, you know, +2 Bomber Snow is still gonna be, you know, slower than Scarf Taurus. So yeah, CC's free now because he lost his Ghost type. So at this point, I would say I'm in a decent spot. Definitely could get a bit dicey later, but I decided to go Pelipper here because I'm not trying to get Aurora Veil up at this point. So they go for the Hidden Power Electric. They probably anticipated Yachi Berry coming out, I'm not gonna lie. But I doubled back into Primarina here. And at this point, I was just like, cool, they're going to try and sub again. I'm just going to sack Primarina. I don't really want Rotom to get a sub up. So Primarina did its job. It did good chip and it stopped Rotom from substituting. I get into Taurus Paldean again. And, you know, obviously CC is just going to kill everyone now. So, yeah, we're in a decent spot. Like, my Choice Scarce Taurus is putting in the work. I'm happy with the results so far. So they go on to Kyurem. Heavy duty boots Kyurem. So I'm not afraid of Scarf. I stay in because I was like, I'm not trying to let this thing set up on me in case it's like Dragon Dance or whatever. So at this point, I'm going to go into Empoleon here. Now, they set up a light screen, which I wasn't expecting to see, but Flash Cannon should kill Kyurem from 31, even behind the light screen, because I'm Metal Coat as well, boosting the damage. So they go on to Rotom. I Flash Cannon that as well, does no damage because of light screen, of course. And at this point, I feel like I'm in a bad position. The reason why I scolded there was number one for the burn, and number two I was in torrent range, so it did more than Flash Cannon, and or did the same damage. Nah, I don't know. But yeah, I was praying to God this Rotom Frost was slow as hell, but I felt like it was Spadef Nature anyway, so he had to be slow. So they got on to Iron Bundles, a dicey endgame. They went for the Encore, which I can't say I was expecting, to be fair, but it doesn't really matter as long as I'm able to sack Pelipper here and then land Rock Blast. I have a 90% chance to win this game. If I miss, then I probably would have tilted. But yeah, because like this thing is too fast. Like even with a boosted nature, you know, Shell Smash can't outspeed it. So at this point, I have to click Rock Blast and pray it lands, and you know it lands versus Iron Bundle. So 4 hits and Iron Bundle's dead, and we managed to win the game. I'm not appreciating how these diffs are so close. Like it's just actually kind of jarring, but at the end of the day, we managed to win, and you know, I'm satisfied with that. So yeah, that is all for me, guys. Let me test something with OBS. I can actually change the scenes actually mid-recording. I forgot about that. But either way, who are we up against next in week 4? We're up against Steering, the Dragon type user, and to be honest, I'm feeling pretty content with myself about this matchup. I feel like it's gonna go well. Some dangerous ones for sure, but you know, we'll think of something. We always have something in mind. I even have the team ready, to be fair, so whenever Steering is ready to throw hands, I'll be ready. Just depends on my availability, of course. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. We're on our way to 300 subscribers by the end of the year, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.